Hey, this is part 2, and I probably won't be making numbers all over these. They'll probably be more like dates. So, anyways, hi. um, okay, so today there's been several challenges. One is I know I'm slightly washed out on one side, and I've tried putting up a curtain because there's a window behind the computer, and it helped a little bit because before I didn't have a right eye at all. Now I have two eyes. Hello. And the other thing is being a single mom with 4 kids and one desktop computer that I cannot move into another room. I probably could, but it's a lot of work. I don't have a lot of privacy when it's Thanksgiving holiday, which it is. So my children are home, so you may hear interesting sounds. That's the way it goes. That's my life. All right. Alright, so, things with Brian are progressing. I'm not really trying to get in a relationship with him. I let him know that I really don't think we are that compatible. But, we haven't met in person, and I don't mind meeting him and just going out for a nice time. So we do have a date set. I'll tell you that later. At one point, I almost just gave up altogether because I had texted him that I had updated my profile, because on the profile for Plenty of Fish I wrote that I would be vlogging. And he wrote back something on the order of, "Oh, so are you giving up on me?" And that ticked me off because I have met guys who thought we were in a relationship because we met. It's so annoying. And we haven't even met. So I was about to say, okay, sayonara. I'm out, Boy Scout, stuff like that. Anyways, I let him know, and he told me he was joking, and he's sorry because over text you can't tell you're joking. And it's true, can't see facial body language. Sometimes jokes are real, and sometimes they're not. And like I said, I haven't gotten to know him yet, so I don't know. Anyway, so I'm just going to go enjoy the evening, and I also let him know, I'm hoping that I can date other people and just meet other people and, enjoy life for a while. And yeah, sure, someday being in a serious relationship would be nice, but I'm not in a hurry. On that other interesting note, a few nights ago, my little tyke, my 7-year-old, let me know if I got in a relationship, he would want to die. That's not a good thing to hear your 7-year-old say. But he's very, very attached. And, I'd like him to get through that, but I'm not going to rush him, just like I'm not going to rush myself. And then my 12-year-old daughter told me, I think it was last night, that she says I should go ahead and get in a relationship after they grow up and leave. I said, well, shouldn't Mom enjoy life too? She said, yes, after we leave. My 14-year-old sat there listening to the whole thing like it was a very interesting conversation she was not going to get involved with. Smart child. Not that I don't want to hear her opinion, but it was interesting to just watch what she was doing. My 10-year-old still have recently decided that his dad and I were still married because we're always hanging around together because he lives here and he's always taking the kids out and he comes over and chats. And yeah, I have a good relationship with my ex. We could compare boyfriend and girlfriend stories and everything. And so I never expected that to happen. Yeah, so that's the story so far. Oh yeah, another thing, I was at the gym yesterday on the elliptical, and I finally remembered to bring earphones, and was watching Ricky Lake. I don't know if I've ever seen Ricky Lake before, but I did know she had a show. She looks great. Anyways, I believe she's the one from Hairspray and Crybaby. Great movies. Anyway, funny, but great. She had an expert on there who was talking about, in relationships, talking about how, people rush into relationships and it takes more than a year to get to know someone. And the example they had on there was this lady who met a guy online. They were in a relationship for a year. And they broke up, and then he showed up her door and stabbed her. And she lived faithfully. He's in prison. Apparently life term in California is 12 years, and she's working on making that longer. But really freaky. And really, this guy, Brian, I'll mention things, and I think it sounds to him like I'm just scared. but it's more like I've been in a couple of relationships, and thankfully, you know, the guys I've been in relationships with, I may not be best friends, but I'm still friends with. One of them I'm real good friends with. But I can talk to them. They haven't shown up to stab me or anything. Anyway, but but I learned that you can't get to know somebody right away. I mean, the kid's dad and I, actually I should tell you what my little boy said, because when my big boy was having trouble understanding this, my little boy explained that he said that you and Dad got married too early, so you didn't learn about each other. I thought that was very, very wise of a 7-year-old. And it's true, we knew each other a month before we got married. And we were married for 10 years, but we weren't together very often because being in the Navy, and I was in this, what I consider a cult church. They controlled everything, and they had it so that he was away all the time and I was around all the time. So, yeah, you know, but even though it takes time. And so this guy, I think, I don't know if he's really been on the dating scene or, you know, whatever, what his story is yet, which I'll learn soon enough. But maybe when we meet in person, I can get across to him that this isn't a fear. This is called being wise. All right, so let's see how it's going on Plenty of Fish. Who's written? Okay. Okay, this, I'll call him 14. He says, oh, he wrote before, do you want to chat? I said, sure. How is your week going so far? He said, hi, it's going good. I'm spending a week at my cabin hunting in yours. I'm not real big on the hunting scene, but I do eat meat, and I like deer meat, so. Just, okay, and call this guy safe. He said, hi, would you like to talk, or we can just get married? We can wait till next week, because these things take time after all. That made me laugh really hard, because I read this one yesterday. And I wrote, oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I could have last week, but this week doesn't look promising. Thanks for making me laugh. And then I asked him about his profile, and I said, I'm marine tech, so do you work on boat engines? He said, yes, I do work on boat engines. Something else I'm not going to read because it's more about where he works. I can fix anything but a broken heart, but I'm in training for that. Not going so hot, though. Hello, I'm in his name. On his profile, I remember he had written about this stuff, but he also did the line about not being, you can fix anything but a broken heart. And it's just so line-ish. I don't mean to pick in on the poor dude. Here, I'm going to go pick out. Go look at his profile. He's got decent pictures. Let's see.
I'm the only one who could do that.
He wants to meet his soulmate. He lives in a small tourist town. Oh, tourist towns. And I do miss living in tourist towns, by the way. I'm from, you know, the Orange County, San Diego part of California. And I was raised working in services, and I worked at the Hotel Del Coronado for 7 years, got to meet a lot of movie stars, you know, presidents came there, and got to meet President Clinton when he was Governor Clinton, and all kinds of fun stuff, and I love all the interesting, crazy stuff that goes on there, and I do miss that. And I do miss the Pacific Ocean, by the way. Okay. But I don't miss the traffic. And I miss being in a place where there was a lot of possible options to get into the media. Not that it's that easy. He talks about working with boating. I'm sure he would love me because I lived on a boat for 9 years. So you could talk about boats. But I don't actually know that much about boats. I'm definitely not their engines. I know how to destroy one. I didn't do it. I just know. Okay. So that's him. And let's go find another one. Okay, I'll call this guy Mick. Mick says, and I had written him back. Okay. You seem very interesting and very pretty. What's the chance we can start a conversation? I wish people would like ask a question that I could answer back, because otherwise it'd be like, oh, there's a chance, and I have to think. I mean, it's okay to think, but shouldn't they be thinking too? Okay. Hi, I read your profile and you sound interesting. I'll be in and out today and we'll try to answer you when I can. What is frogging? Oh yeah, he did have an interesting thing. Is it looking for frogs? He said, of course it's looking for frogs, or at least the idea of looking for frogs or something. Just basically having fun in nature. Before I go on, let's check out his profile. Oh yeah, he's the one with the halo and the horns. I think I read this to you already. He loves kids, never kicked a puppy. He's an old metalhead. But he still likes country and some rap, whatever. He would like to write the great American novel. He can cook. And so forth. And then his first date, his ideas were frogging, puddle jumping, skitching. Oh, I need to ask him what skitching is. What is skitching? Okay, I will copy that. Tornado chasing, rescuing kittens in a tree, whatever. No, so yeah, he sounds like, sounds fun. That's always fun. Okay, so I wrote that's always fun after he said what that was. He said, so by reading your profile, I mostly conclude that life is an adventure to you. And I wrote, it is, one way or another, good or bad. It's a story and an adventure. Looking at it that way makes the hard times seem a bit better too. Maybe because I live with my eyes open, it just seems more entertaining. And then he wrote back, in the last year and a half, I've been to Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Florida, Arkansas, Missouri, back to Florida, back to Alabama, back to Missouri, then to Michigan, and finally I pedaled from Saginaw, Michigan to Wausau. Dagnabbit, that's a long way. Okay, so I'm writing back. Wow. Cool. I would love to hear more about it. I do like people who travel because they have stories. Stories are interesting. I would love to hear more about it. I lived in Springfield, Missouri for a year once. And Kalamazoo, Michigan for a year, and Grand Haven, Michigan for 3 months. Where else did he go? Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Florida, Arkansas. Oh, okay. Even longer ago, I lived in Camden, Arkansas for 7 long, not so great years. I think I'll be off the not so great. That'll be another story. 7 long years. 7 long years. Then there's HAWA, Hawaii, where I lived for 3.5 years. And my original home, SoCal. But I never biked from one state to another. Okay. I won't write this, but it makes my butt hurt thinking about it. Well, maybe I will write that. Makes my butt hurt thinking about it.
I don't want him.
I can't write it. I always write it backwards. Okay, I do. And 2, I tend to write backwards. 2-letter words, I seem to write backwards a lot. Okay, or type, I should say. Writing, I write them right. I'm dyslexic, so I do get my P's, B's, and D's mixed up. Actually, it's mostly B and P's that I screw up. That's not too bad. Okay, makes my butt hurt thinking about it. Okay. So, what is kitchen? And question mark. Alright. Send reply. Go back to crap. Or stuff. Okay, Polk. Mr. Polk. Says, hello, how are you? If you would like to chat, let me know. And his name. He's at a drum set, but it looks like a studio. And here he is with a bride. But it's not his. He's a best man in it, I think. Looks like a kindergarten with this boy. Oh, an RV.
No.
And people. Okay. He's Catholic. Hey, Catholic's closer to pagans, so that's cool. He has, he does have children. Looking for someone to do things with. This is hard to do. I hate writing about myself. Do you have any guys talk about how they don't want to write about themselves? I like most kinds of music, but mostly listen to country and polka music. I gotta admit, polka music's fun. I have a 7-year-old son part of the time. If you want to know anything, just ask. Oh, I read that line all the time too. Are you the one for me? Okay, now we're starting to sound like we copied and pasted. Looking for someone to settle down with so I can get off this site. Yeah, okay, if he's in a hurry, that's going to be an issue. I don't know. Am I? Am I not? I don't know. What did you write? How are you? Okay, if you're not going to write anything in your profile, you should at least write more in your message to the person. Because it's like, this guy needs a new t-shirt. We will call him Todd. Hi, my name is, and it's not Todd. I'm 43 and I live in Adams Creek. Out of my profile, if interested, we can talk. I don't think he knows how to use periods either. And, oh, yeah, no, he doesn't. Oh, I think he wants me to check it. Oh, yeah, he wrote it in there. I can't read. Check out my profile. Okay. Okay, I'll check out your profile. Okay, he says, having fun with my brother, and I'm wondering if it looks like it's his brother, not him. Unless, it could be him. Hard to say. Me and my son. I don't know. Non-religious. We have kids, obviously. I love to fish and hunt. I also like to sit home with my girl and watch movies and wrestling. I love doing fun activities with my family. I love my dogs. Dogs are good. I love classic music. Does that mean like classical or classic rock? Because big freaking difference. I am very love classic. He didn't write classic music. He just wrote CLASMUSIC. I'm very no problem writing. Love and sick, rock, caring, or maybe that's how you spell it. Caring and true. I love to swim, play all kinds of sports. I love to sit around bonfires and campfires. I love to camp. I love to ride four-wheelers. I love to travel. I'm honest, trustworthy, and I don't lie. I'm very, there's no periods. Respectful to women. I can't do this without breathing, sorry. I love to travel. I love to ride horses. I love to take long walks. I love all kinds of animals. I'm in love with someone, so please leave me alone. Nice dinner, like Applebee's, good entertainment for talking, and maybe a movie or dive so we can talk and get to know each other. I wonder if he knew he wrote that. I think that must be his brother. Okay, he's in love with someone. So please leave him alone. Sorry, it's making me laugh. My computer just slowed down. So it's not going anywhere. Alright, come on, computer. Let's try a new way. Don't want to make you wait. No dead space. Alright. Chad is somebody I think I've written before. Oh, he wrote me. He's the one who said he was good morning and hi, easygoing, open mind. Oh, he's the one who wrote stuff like outdoors photography and so forth and so on. And I wrote, thanks for the note. I wish you had written a bit about yourself on your profile. I do read them. He says, yeah, I've been meaning to, so how are you? Fine. I'm fine. He really didn't write anything on his profile. I'm good. Gonna be a long week and weekend. The kids are on Thanksgiving break. And I really don't even know what to ask him because I don't have anything to ask. I wrote back, so. And Plenty of Fish has this thing they do. They have these pictures, like 2 lines of pictures of guys that are may or may not be online or you can chat with. And then they have a top line that's slightly off with some description, and they always put like the hottest looking dudes, like muscle dudes and stuff in there. But it's actually goes to other sites that I think you pay for. So if you get on Plenty of Fish, watch where you click. Watch out for the hot dudes. They're being used. Hopefully paid well. Alright, Mr. Big Dude says, you are so beautiful. Thank you, Mr. Big. In his picture, it seems he's more interested in showing off his tattoo than him. Again, he'd be somebody that I would rather get together with so I could take his picture so he could put it on there and for other people. I don't think I'm interested in this one. But I don't know. But I don't think so. Non-religious. He does have kids. I love the outdoor sports. Baseball, my favorite. Cycle cars and just have a fun time. I can be goofy and wild. I'm sweet, caring, and romantic type of guy that loves to hold hands, kiss, cuddle. So what are you waiting for? Alright, so what are you waiting for is another line. Anything from a walk to dinner or movie. I'm waiting for a lot of stuff. Okay, waiting for a better description and better pictures. Okay. Come on, Peter. And, David. Hi, Lori. I would love to be your friend. David has no pictures. Well, I think I'll write David, no pictures, and absolutely nothing about him. And I'll say, hi, David. How are you? It would be a good idea to post PSCTUR pictures and something about yourself on your profile. Have a great week. I think I'll even have a great week off, and I'll just leave it there. Good, and it would be helpful if I spelled it right. Alright, so, punto, period. That's all I'm writing. Okay, come on. And this is, I'll call him We. Please don't shoot me. Is that gun loaded? Because of my Star Wars picture, I assume. LOL. But was he really laughing out loud? Maybe he was. Looking at the pictures, he has a hat just like my ex. But he looks like he enjoys water sports and stuff. And it's a nice campfire. Okay. This has got pictures. Yeah. Christian, other. Are you looking for someone to hold open doors for you? Maybe pull the chair out and sit down on? Or the phone call? I have to get that, so if you'll excuse me, and I don't know how to pause my video. Hello? It's Lori. Hi. Okay. Do I need to come in and get a paper? Okay. I'll do that. Sounds awesome. Thank you. Alright. Okay, that was good news.
I know.
Very good news. My son, my 7-year-old has ADHD, and I know not all kids should be on medication, but if I told you a little bit about his history, you'd understand that the medication's been like a miracle worker for him. It's wonderful. He still has tons of energy. He is not a zombie, but he's had some other issues that are solved while he's on the medication. Maybe one day he'll learn how to control those things. I don't know. He's only 7. But so he takes the meds. It works great. He went from scratches on a paper in school to, like, as soon as he was on it, like, well, it was a whole year of kindergarten with scratching on paper and driving a teacher insane. And the next year he did kindergarten again. He's smart as a whip, but he couldn't concentrate. And got on the Concerta and was able to draw things we could recognize very well, like that. And that's just a piece of how it's helped him. There's a lot more. But anyways, the school gives him his Concerta on the weekdays because I tend to forget because I'm rushing kids off to the bus. And then I do the weekends, of course. However, this is a holiday. And all day yesterday I was telling myself, get medication from the school, you don't have enough, but I forgot. So I called the doctor today, and they are giving me like 5 pills to get through this weekend, thankfully. They can't just hand out a whole bunch because it's considered controlled substance. So I'm very happy to hear that I can go get that prescription and get that, and we don't have to worry about it. He can go like a day without it, which is not a good idea, but he can, but not 2 days. Alright, so what am I doing again? Oh, the guy. Are you looking for someone to hold your open, okay, the open doors, sit down on a chair, or just someone to send me flowers just because? I do like flowers. I've turned into a helpless romantic in the second half of my life. Can you not be so loud, please?
Sure.
Have a quick and witty sense of humor to beat. Love to laugh, even at myself at times. My youngest son is in high school and looking to find that someone special to spend time with. Sorry, that's funny. My faith... Oh, he's looking for someone special. I thought his son was looking for someone special. My faith has become very important to me in the last couple of years. I'm looking for someone that I can grow with spiritually on my new walk. I like almost all outdoor activities that would include... Okay, now Plenty of Fish has this pop-up about people who want to chat with you. Okay, I think that's always been there. I just forgot about it. I like almost all outdoor activities that would include things like camping, boating, hiking, fishing, and hunting. Sitting or being on the water, waterfalls. I wonder if there's waterfalls here. I enjoy time sitting by a campfire or bring out the chainsaw and make it a bonfire. I give great back rubs. Hold on for foot massages. I would love to listen about your day. The last guy who told me that, about foot massages, I got them, it wasn't every day. So if a guy tells you he likes to do foot massages, don't expect to get one every day. I know, that's ridiculous, sorry. I would love to listen about your day. For fun weekends around town, I would say it's a road trip up north, sitting by a campfire at night watching the stars. Just need a lady to enjoy with. I drive around all day for work and looking for that special someone to share the long, hot Wisconsin nights with. Even though I'm in sales, my word is very important. Lying is out. I don't want to hurt, cheat, lie, be untrue. It's me I see every night when I look in the mirror. I like who I see there today. That's really nice. He sounds nice. I'm not into playing games or want other game players. I don't have time in my life for that. My life with my ex and kids is mostly drama-free. Drop me a line and we can see if we can create a spark. That's a better line. That's not like line. That's just like sweet. Maybe for first date, maybe a walk, a cup of coffee, something light to break the ice. Well, he just sounds like a nice dude. We might have a little confliction with his spiritual growth. might be trying to make him grow a little more open, when most people who say spiritual growth in a Christian means growing in one direction, not learning from the world what other people have to say, like maybe the other 5 million. Yeah. I'm gonna shower in back. Maybe I should. Please don't shoot me without a load again. Alright. Ha ha ha. And I wrote that by spelling it LOL. You sound like a real sweetheart. I have to be HONEST and say, I don't think we're, we are compatible.
You are charged. I know what you're on screen.
My spiritual life is very, IMPORTA, continuing to, and it will never be. Now, 22, I am more pagan than more pagan than anything, and this is just not coming out right. Okay. 2, comma. I am not a Christian. I was and will never be again. I'm not bitter anymore and have found love and forgiveness again, and I understand that one's personal faith is very important. I am an agnostic pagan, or you could say Wiccan. I am not the okay, let's see what I wrote. I have to be honest and say I don't think. Look, it's another one. I write thing instead of think. We are compatible. My spiritual life is very important to me. I am not a Christian. I was and never will be again. I am not bitter anymore and have found love and forgiveness again. And I understand that one person's faith is very important. I am agnostic pagan, or you could say Wiccan. But since our SPIRIT spiritual walk is MPORTA to both of us, and we are on 2 very different trails, it would be MPOSS possible to walk together.
Go check and it was. Alright. Wait, try to left over.
However, maybe we could be friends. Hard to say, but we are both very nice people. So maybe. MAYBE. Be nice and friends. Words I have misspelled. Not that I can't spell those words. Actually, I'm not that good of a speller, but the more I write, the better I get. Oh, I should write thanks for writing. Thanks for writing. period, even though he didn't really say much except not to shoot him. Okay, okay, this is another thing. Plenty of Fish kicks you out of the system a lot. So like when I hit send just now, I have to re-log in. So Kyle, you're really loud. So I re-logged in. The problem with that is like now that note I wrote him is gone. But that's okay because I knew it would be gone because this has happened to me in the past. So I copied it. So if that happens to you and you're on Plenty of Fish, when it says send quick reply and then it wants you to log in, go up to your up arrow at the top of your browser and click back, copy your work, then go back in, log in, go back to your message and paste. Unless, of course, you like rewriting everything you wrote. I don't. Mr. David wrote me, oh my nose, excuse me. Oh, he is the one who wrote, he'd love to be my friend. And I told him he should put pictures. He says, hi, Lori, I will send you a pic of you, but please send me an email address. It's the only way I know to send one. Not very good on the computer, thank you. No.
You can't get it on.
In other words, you're out, Boy Scout? Not sending you my email. What are you thinking? This dude looks interesting. Sorry. He looks like he should be in a movie. He does. He looks like, okay, you know who he looks like? The guy from Babe. Pig in the City and Pig on the Farm. I don't think that's what it's called. Babe. He's famous. He's got a great name. I can't remember his name. But that's who that guy looks like. Not the one who didn't send me a picture, because I have no idea what that guy looks like.
Oh,
going back, I wanted to go back to this guy. Okay, good, I wrote him. Alright, so that's that. Before I go, what I could do is see my matches and see if there's anyone interesting. Sometimes this can be fun, but sometimes it's just tiring. But hey, that's life, right? Be nice if there was like different nationalities in here. I don't mind white people, but it would be nice if it was mixed up a little bit. You gotta watch out for hats and bandanas, because they can look really good on a person and they take it off and it's like a different person. Oh, how funny. Truck driver, that's a difficult one because I lived in a long marriage with a military guy who was gone all the time, and it was hard. But then again, and I used to think I would never date a truck driver. My friend Barbara used to get upset with me because she's married to a truck driver and she loves him to death, which is great. But it's hard on the kids, and even her kids I could see were suffering from their dad being gone. But my kids don't need a dad. That's not a problem, and I gotta admit, sometimes I like being to myself. So maybe now that things have changed, I shouldn't be so excluding of truck drivers. So this guy who is a truck driver, and needs me to do a picture for him. He's Lutheran, so I assume he's from here. I'm looking for someone that knows what she wants in life, and he does not have children, by the way. I was married for 17 years, recently divorced, looking for a woman to spend time with and make many memories with. I own my own semi-truck local driver work. Oh, he local drives. He works hard during the week, likes to spend the weekends with someone I can trust, love, hug, and be honest with. Someone to come home to, go play games, take walks with. He likes the Packers and fishing. Kind of sounds like he's in a hurry. And that's okay for some people. This guy has a bird. Oh. He kind of looks like a rough, really rough George Clooney-ish look. But that picture doesn't look anything like George Clooney. It's just this sideways one. Amazing what Photoshop can do for you. He's other religion. I wonder what he is. All his kids are over 18. He is, by the way, 47. I will call him Time.
That's not banner. Sorry. What was it?
An easygoing person, likes to do things on impulse. That's good. So do I. Currently building a new house. That's cool. So I'm busy, but we'll make time. Outdoors guy, fishing, ice fishing, hunting, exploring the land. I garden for leisure part-time and for fresh foods. Liking him. I enjoy small farm life, cows, chicken, dogs, horses. Music has been and will continue to be an inspiration for many things. Leisurely activities, in the boat, fishing, gardening, working. Why doesn't he like music when he's hunting? Just joking. One of my passions is my motorcycle. Hitting the open road with a group of friends, or taking a long trip with no particular destination. But I'm missing that person on the back to enjoy this with me. Cuddling up on the couch, or on a stormy night, watching a movie is also a good thing. Nothing beats a barbecue on the weekend with friends and families with a bonfire, ales to wrap up the evening. He sounds nice. After a few casual rendezvous, my idea of first date could include dinner and a movie, picnic and horseback riding, fishing, and a night of culinary experience, or a bike ride and a short trip to the local watering hole. Okay, sounds fun. So I should say, do you own birds? Is that a good thing to say? I like the picture of the birds. You should get rid of the other pictures. Okay. The other pictures are fine. Looks like he works like in construction or road work or something. But he did say he's building his house. Is it his house or a house? Okay. I should write, hi, do you want to chat? But I'm not going to write that because I hate that. Currently building a new house. Oh, he's just building a new house. It's not his. Because I was thinking, like, if it's going to be a mansion or a castle, I'd be like, hey, honey. I'm just kidding about that. What kind of music do you like? Hi. So, what kind of U.S. music do you like to? L-I-S-T-E-N, to. Question mark. And what else do I want to ask him? I don't know. Well, at least it's a question. Don't judge me. Or go ahead if you want. Because I don't care. Why do people always say don't judge? If you see somebody pointing a gun at your head, should you not judge them and assume you're in danger? I mean, really? Come on. Okay, sometimes it's ridiculous. Like when it becomes discriminating. Okay, like I told you about that psychopathic guy, or maybe I didn't tell you about him. I don't think I told you about him. I think it was on one of the cuts I had to delete. Yes, I had to delete a few because I made mistakes, big mistakes. So there was this guy. He was really tall, handsome, nice. We became good friends. We would get our kids together to play, cook together. Just nicest, sweetest person. We used to get compliments on how good we looked together, even though that made him uncomfortable. I thought it was cool because I thought he was just wonderful. He was so great. But we never got in a romantic relationship, thankfully, because he was a psychopath. Anyways, and he was so nice to me because he needed my kids to play with his kids. So they would be happy so that they would want to live with him part-time and he could get joint custody and stop paying child support. But you would never know it was that because he was just so doting on them and wonderful at first. But I got to see the other side. It was not pretty. And I'm glad we weren't in a relationship because getting out of a relationship like that is very scary. And when I was telling you about that Ricky Lake show I was watching, and that one expert said that one of the reasons psychopaths are so dangerous to exes is because when there's like a breakup and they're hurt, they want to stop the hurt. And the only way that they can think of stopping the hurt is to hurt the person who caused the hurt. And sad. Anyways, we didn't have to go through that. But I did have some problems with him, obviously. And I did get to know his ex-wife. And, yeah, she had some stories. I think that's a great idea, getting to know people's ex-wives. I mean, they can lie, but so can the person you're with. So that's where judging is good, kind of working things out. And anyway, so about him and judgmental, I'll see a really tall, handsome guy and think, oh, he's so cute, but he's probably a psychopath. So that's not a good judgment. And I'm okay. It's just like a thing that goes on in my head. And then I'm like, no, Lori, he might not be. Yeah, Yeah, okay, so I think I'm kind of done looking at people's profiles. Or I could just look at his phone. And what is he doing? He's blowing a kiss. Okay, he's Christian other. Actually, they would explain other. But it's not their fault. It just clicks when you do that. And he has kids. He's a very active person who enjoys all kinds of sports. I like guys who like sports and weightlifting and all that. They don't always like me, though, because even though I work out and everything, I have extra pounds on me. A lot of times you're, like, boxers, weightlifters, sporty guys really like girls that have that look that they're also into the same thing. And, I can understand that because they want the whole compatibility, do stuff together, and I don't have that look. So, sometimes I kind of shy away from them because it's like, what's the point? But, who knows? Anyways, he's very active. It would be great, though, because that's how I like that stuff. He's a very active person, enjoys all kinds of sports. In the winter, when everyone is hiding indoors, and when I enjoy being out skiing and snowboarding, I think I'm reading this choppy, sorry. He has 2 boys, his whole world, happiest when he's doing things with them. He loves his kids, and would consider having more someday. He's looking forward to someone who's fun and likes to try new things. See, I'm fun. I like to try new things. Also, someone who's laid back, enjoys just cuddling on the couch, watching a movie, as much as skiing down a great mountain. I would love to ski down a great mountain. I've only actually skied once, and I can only handle the bunny hill, because like a long time ago, it was my first time. I have, however, snowboarded, because I have a snowboard. I know, I'm cool. It's like broken, but I can still use it. I think I get it at the thrift store for a couple bucks. And I snowboarded down like this 2-foot mound. Okay, that's as far as I've ever snowboarded, so I don't think it really counts, but it was slightly scary. I would like to try it with one that maybe isn't broken and maybe a lesson. Okay, I think I have a decent sense of humor, so finding someone who shares that would be wonderful. I have, by the way, skydived. That was fun. I would do it again. I'd love to do photography with that. Hey, if I ever did get good at snowboarding, I don't know if I will or not, but I would want to do like a camera on the helmet thing. Okay, I would be up for anything as far as first dates, traditional dinner and drinks, nice place to start, see if we connect. How old are you? He's 40. Hey, he's my age. He's 42. You sound fun. Sound fun. I only how do you spell ski? S-K-I? E-D maybe? I-S-K-I. I'll try it. Ski. No idea. It looks like skied. I've only skied once, many years ago, but loved it. Sadly, never got off the bunny hill. Okay, that's not completely true. I did the level up one and W-I-P-P-E-D out. I hope I didn't write wiped. That would be H in there, so wiped out. Good. I'm wiped out. Yeah. Okay, I have snowboarded on my broken board a few times down a 2-foot mound. It was EXCIT, exciting, LOL.
I want to do this one.
He doesn't like my sense of humor. I'm sorry, that's just who I am. Okay, let's see what else. Hey, Pop-Ups. Where does this thing come from? Okay, you sound fun. I've only skied once. Once, many years ago, but loved it. Sadly, never got off the bunny hill. Okay, that's not completely true. I did the level up one and wiped out. I have snowboarded on my broken snowboard a few times down a 2-foot mound. It was exciting. Okay, I don't know, should I just send it from there? I don't know, I have so many. I don't know about that one. Trying new things is awesome. Keeps life, INTERES, keeps life interesting. Okay. Send quick message. See if you write back, right? I have nothing in my inbox. Alright, I'm not going to continue. Don't want to bore you. But I will be back. With my kids in the background. Okay. Bye for now.